Testing TDS. Testing TDS. Reporting in.
Oh, whoops. I was trying this model out for a little bit. I'll switch back to the other one. Anyway, yeah, I should probably switch to that one. There we go. Alright, chat. Sorry about what happened last time. There was a bit of a blackout, and the stream ended all of a sudden. That's a shame, because we had a lot of momentum there.
Eek, it was a mouse.
Yeah, it was a mouse. Anyway.
It was cute, I miss it now.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll just go ahead and do that. Hold on. Ugh. Holy shit, that was quite the peak, wasn't it? Let me just put this... whoops, wrong model. Oh yeah, I found this one in a while. Yeah. Wonder... Does it have any... Let me check. Numpad 1. F1. F2. Okay. Okay. It's just two expressions.
Hey, it's that little girl from that Catholic church thing.
Yeah, definitely. I've had this model for quite a while. Oh yeah, she has this. Of course. But yeah. And she has that little dog from... There you go.
Hey, with all these models, would you consider yourself a goblin shapeshifter or just a shapeshifter?
Goblin shapeshifter, I guess? Or maybe, I don't know. I'm inclined on just a shapeshifter for the most part. But, yeah. Anyway, I like how bouncy she is.
K.
Yeah. Baya papaya playa pumpaya.
And also adorable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was actually gonna switch to this one, but... Yeah, there we go. I don't like this one a lot because it's not as bouncy as the other one. I don't know. Definitely could be better.
Pa-para.
Para. And it doesn't have any expressions either. But I do like the whole concept of the mouse. That's pretty cute. Boom, baya. Baya, 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 boom, baya.
Mental health check. How the Earth?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Although, to be honest, I was actually thinking about doing a... Like, I was actually thinking about,
I meant to say yours. Glad you got what I meant.
yeah. Hold on. So, I was thinking about making a VTuber model based on her.
You can literally be Pomni from Amazing Digital Circus.
Oh yeah, I can. I was thinking of basing it off of this. This, right here. May as well switch to her. There she is. She almost looks 3D. Anyway, what about her? This is a Jupiter-chan.
I didn't they actually do it, but it looks nice though. Also, what with the art?
Oh, right, that's, I was thinking, like, what if, of commissioning a VTuber model based on this? You know? I thought that would be great. I thought that would be pretty cool. Oh, she's cute.
I would say whatever floats your fancy, but I'm thinking you're looking for choice, correct?
Yeah. For choice? What do you mean? I don't know, I mean... Anyway. May as well,
She got all the right moves in all the right places.
Oh, really? There we go.
Yes, she did.
Alright. Ugh. Alright, let's start reacting.
Looks like it's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Yeah.
Did not mean to spam like that.
Oh. Okay.
But anyway, anything on the Discord that caught your interest to stream today, Queen?
Let's see.
If not, mind if I interest you in some Meat Canyon Melvin Macabre?
Sure, why not? Alright, send me the videos.
Oh, was that a yes? I didn't hear you.
It was a yes. Send the videos. Go ahead. Hmm. Wait, is this the same series as the you know, the Disney adults? Yeah, that one.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, come on. Excuse me, friend. Would you mind helping me out? Thanks. I didn't catch your name. Like what you see, stranger?
What? No,
Oh,
full
sorry.
screen.
I'm Melvin.
I'm only joking. I'm Jeremiah. That's my roommate's mail. Mind helping me bring it inside?
Okay.
Don't be alarmed. Collector Kyle loves his anime girls. In fact, the majority of the anime statues on the wall are his. Started collecting these after his girlfriend broke up with him in 5th grade. Isn't that right, Collector Kyle?
Pretty much nailed it on the frickin' head, Jeremiah.
Retro Ron's fascination with creatures left him isolated as a child. But he found his friends in Pokemon and other pocket creatures. Isn't that right, Retro Ron?
You can catch them, and they can never leave, no matter how hard they try.
And last but not least, we have Griffin Resale. He has the majority of the superhero memorabilia here. He started collecting when his dad
Died.
What ails you, Melvin? You seem to be carrying such a heavy burden.
My hermit crab just died. I was on my way to bury him. Tried to come to terms with him being gone. He was my best friend and... I don't know, I just feel so lost.
Well, you're in luck. Me and the guys were gonna go to a couple of spots looking for some more goodies for our collection. You should come with us and relax. You'd be surprised the wonders collecting can do for your mind.
Yeah. Might be good to get out of the house for a bit.
Oh
Sure, let's
gosh.
do it.
You'll need a bigger bag where we're going, Melvin.
You guys aren't gonna keep that backpack, are you?
Do you think this could be the 5th member we need for our game night, Jeremiah?
All will reveal itself in time, Retro Ron. All will reveal itself in time. Does anything catch your eye, Melvin?
No, not really.
Keep your mind and heart open, Melvin. One man's trash can be another man's treasure.
Holy fuck. It's a 1998 Electabuzz lunchbox.
That's so
my
cool.
God.
Oh, it's so cool. I've seen that before when I was a kid. Oh my God, I've seen that
Maybe I
before.
need some pets.
Don't hesitate to let us know if you need anything, young man.
Mine.
Sir, do you have any more Pokemon stuff? It's the only way to calm him down.
Uh-oh, drunk driver on the road, uh-oh.
Melvin, would you like some pancakes, sweetheart? Yay, pancakes! Yes, Mommy, yes! I love you!
I know
love
you
I
haven't
love you,
found
I love
anything
you.
to add to the video.
Oh, nice.
Do you feel it, Melvin?
Holy
stress,
crap.
Anxiety, heartache,
I mean, noticed.
melting away.
Thank you. Thank you, HD.
Yes.
I think you're on your way to becoming a collector, Melvin.
Phyllis, look what made its way into the garage sale.
This was our son's favorite car. He used to love being a race car driver in the living room. Barely put this thing down.
What happened? Did he just not want it anymore?
Oh, well, he died in the Iraq War.
Oh, God! I hear the screams! It's constant explosions in my head! Help me!
What the
Not sure
fuck?
if it was an IED or an EID. I can never remember what they told us, so many weird abbreviations, but anyways, he blew up, poof, gone. There he went.
Block it out, Melvin. Their memories are dead with this transaction. Only your memories exist now with this car.
I don't want to go back! No!
I'll take it.
You're good find, Melvin.
Melvin, I think you're ready for the next level.
Oh, yeah? What's the next level?
Don't be afraid to explore the store, Melvin. You never know what you might find in here.
I'm just not much of a gamer. My friend had Leisure Suit Larry, but my mom got mad when we played it at our house.
You may find value in something you might not expect.
What is he trying to do anyway?
Yeah?
I just found a sealed copy of Time Splitter's Future Perfect for $16.
Okay.
It's worth over 100 in this condition.
Shouldn't you tell the owner so it doesn't affect this small local business? Or...
Fuck 'em. These are deals to
I'm
kill
assuming
for.
collecting.
Wait, what?
Glad we're talking about this.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Help me! Help me! Oh God, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead.
Do you have any Diddy Kong plushies? You did last time, but...
These! I want all of these games!
Okay. Let me just
What?
start scanning these.
I'm buying these for $20. Hey, look at me in the eyes! You're gonna give me the friend's discount.
Sure. Okay.
I feel so good! I feel so alive! I have to have more! I need more!
Well, we do have our game night, Melvin, so
I said I want more.
I don't see why we couldn't make one more stop.
Jeremiah, what of our game night?
He's almost ready, Collector Kyle. We will have our game night.
Is this heaven? It feels like heaven.
To us lucky few, yes, Melvin. Now go, get your fill. It is time we say goodbye to this physical world. Every day brings new pain and hardship for us all. We have built our own reality. Something shaped by better times, simpler times.
I'm assuming this is commentary on consumerism, like what is being nostalgic, collecting or hoarding.
Yeah. Still trying to piece together what exactly that is. Hold on. Oh, crap. Yeah,
Goodbye.
that's the impression that I got the first time.
We are going beyond this physical plane. Feel bad for yourself, not for us. Next stop, eternity.
Dude, Collector Kyle, that Luffy statue is so elite. Those are so hard to come by. I think I'm gonna hit up some pawn shops tomorrow and...
Melvin, I believe you are ready to join us for game night.
Yeah, that sounds cool. What are you guys thinking of playing?
Let's take our seats.
You know, I think it is pretty... What the fuck?
Melvin, I knew you were special. I knew right from the moment I saw you that you were going to complete our group.
Thanks, guys. It's been great.
We plan on killing ourselves today, Melvin.
What'd you say?
We plan on leaving today. Going somewhere with no pain, no hardship. We are going to upload our consciousness to the nostalgia. While our physical bodies decay, we will be existing in pure bliss. All you have to do, Melvin, is press the button next to you. Kill the negative thoughts in your mind. Then your mind will escape forever to the nostalgia, where you will be in heaven forever. You are with us now, Melvin. And that's all you need. Just press the button, Melvin, and this feeling will be yours forever. Melvin?
I can't. I can't.
Wait. What did he say?
Melvin? Jeremiah?
Melvin, press the fucking button! This all depends on you!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't.
Melvin, you worthless sack of shit! You're going back to a place with no life? Heartache and misery? Do you realize how foolish you are being? Jeremiah, what's happening?
You said this would be fine, but it hurts!
Shut up! Don't let him leave!
You're all delusional! Chasing these feelings of childhood memories, buying and hoarding everything that can drown out all the complicated shit in your...
You know, this is actually pretty well done. I mean, a lot of work that is often considered woke tries to do something like this, but it often just fails miserably because it just comes off as preachy and annoying. But this, I think, is a lot more tastefully done, if I'm being honest. So I really think that this is a pretty good commentary on that, and I think this is where he drops the big drop of like what he's trying to say.
You're all delusional! Chasing these feelings of childhood memories, buying and hoarding everything that can drown out all the complicated shit in your adult life, numbing yourself until you can't feel anything at all. You're stagnant. You're hollow. And I feel sorry for you.
Shut up, Melvin! Grab him!
I got you like this better than Papa Meat.
Guys? Are you
Me
okay?
too.
Okay. I'm just gonna shut the door. See ya.
Hey, there's a happy ending. Nice. Okay, so let's go with the other one.
You know, before this he had a whole show called Monster Lab. Besides the animation being well done, it's pretty vulgar and brass.
Oh, really? Anyway, next video. Gutter Ball. I have a lot of nostalgia for bowling, so this is gonna be a good one. Of course. Let me just turn on the ad blocker.
Now, it's bad luck to get a gutter ball on the first frame. So, I think you're a pretty lucky fella. Come on, let's see if we can't pick up that spare.
Okay, Dad, I love you.
You know, I like the main character. He's sad, but not in a... like...
Miss you, Dad.
I kind of feel bad for him. I like the main character. He's so cute.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Jim's boy, Melvin, celebrating another birthday trying to bowl a perfect game like his old pops.
Hi, Robbie.
How many years you been doing this anyways? I mean, you must be old enough now to realize your dad was one of the sleaziest, greasiest pieces of shit.
Want to
ever
talk
stepped
about the
foot in this
nostalgia for
alley,
bowling
right?
afterwards or during the animation?
I don't know, I'd say during.
I remember he used to blow guys in the bathroom just because he loved cheating on your mom so much. Used to call him Python because no matter what he touched, he always swallowed. You know what I mean, Melvin. Fuck. Oh shit, Melvin! Didn't that piece of shit dad of yours tell you it's bad luck to roll
Pop
a gutter
off,
ball
Queen.
in the first frame?
What are you talking about?
What the
Oh,
fuck? I knew something fucked up was gonna happen.
Who here is responsible for the first frame gutter ball?
This guy right here. Oh, right here. Black and white guy. Right here. He did it.
Ooh, you have unleashed a curse that will be sure to doom all of those in this bowling alley. We are here to turn all of you into our kind, taking you all back to our bowling hell, where we will live for eternity. Unless you bowl a 220
Or higher.
And I've never bowled over a 110 before. My dad was a good bowler, but I'm not as good as he was.
Silence! Do you reject this challenge? If you decline, we will free you and take everyone else here with us. Okay, I'll do it. Great! Then let's roll!
Melvin, there's no way you can do this. You're no bowler. I mean, your dad, on the other hand, though he was a raging alcoholic, and he didn't care about a single soul other than himself, but he was a great bowler, at least. That's something that you are not.
Nice gutter ball!
You fucking gutter ball, Melvin! Fuck you!
Oh, did we forget to mention that every time you get a gutter ball, we take one soul to bowling hell?
Yeah, it's hard seeing his name. I mean, I seen your dad kick a dog to death in the alley right out back. No, I'm serious. Right out that door. That black stain on the ground isn't oil. It's old, dry dog blood. Anyway, try tucking your elbow in and loosen up, buddy. Try having fun out there. All right. Hey, Patty, you got a cigarette?
Oh, fuck! We're all gonna die! Just hit a pin, you monster! Just one pin! One pin, damn you!
Melvin, your dad would be so disappointed in you right now. Your dog,
Yikes!
borderline pedophilic father that you are blood related to would be so disappointed.
Wow, this is fucked up.
I have to go to the bathroom!
I hope he makes it.
You could just slip out the back right now, yeah? Yeah, and never see these disgusting pukes again. And that fucking idiot saying those bad things about Dad.
Oh, yeah.
He could be silenced right now by me leaving.
You know what? Fuck this! I'm doing it! I don't give a fuck! I'm leaving!
Melvin.
Daddy?
What? No.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
I've been seeing you come here and bowl for many years, Melvin. Ever since you were young with your father. Your father's choices don't define you as a person. You are not your father. You're not the man he is, and you're not the bowler he is. But that's okay. You're a good man, Melvin. For that reason, I want you to bowl with me. Let's save this bowling alley together.
Yeah, anyway, so, that kid's dad would do blow and suck cock in the bathroom for hours. Just for the thrill of cheating on his wife.
And what the fuck do you know?
Everyone gets a little lucky.
Daddy, what? No.
Bowling!
Yeah, no.
My God. The kid's got his old man in him after all.
Jesus Christ, kid, get the hell out of here! Run while you still can!
All we need is a spare and the curse is broken.
I'm so proud of you, Melvin.
I'm gonna miss you, Mr. Bowling Ball.
I'll always be here, Melvin. When you...
Hold on, wait, Melvin! Is that ball even legal?
Huh? What? Betrayed by our own kind.
Technically, it's not breaking the rules. The ball is the right size and weight.
It's a sentient ball that can... You know what? God damn it! No! No more help!
Oh, shut up, Robbie.
Why would you tell them that? We're gonna die now, Robbie! This kid can't bowl!
Sorry, Melvin. Just want this to be a nice, clean game. Something your father didn't do. Pretty sure that guy cheated left and right.
Hello.
Most positive of it.
Hello, what's this? Oh, Silvio. Nice, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you before.
Let's go, Melvin! I really don't want to die, so let's fucking go!
And that means his
His dad would do just about anything if you gave
Thank
him
you for the
a
follow.
fucking anything.
Thank you.
The tongue of an old hound dog. I mean, he'd be sitting there barking for hours, just a little.
Anyway, welcome to the stream.
Keep an eye on him. Tidy.
Come on, you can do it!
And let's talk after the animation.
Alright, let's do it! Come on! Come on! Yes! Oh, thank God, the father's back!
Daddy, that's not Mommy.
Wait.
Daddy, that's not Mommy.
Oh my God, the father cheated! Oh my God, that's an Easter egg! Oh my God! That is so fucked up!
It's no perfect game like your old man, Melvin. May his soul rot in hell. But it'll do, kid. It'll do.
Could you at least just take this fucking asshole away from me?
Oh my God!
What the hell? He bowled the 223! The car's just broken! Melvin! Melvin, what did you say to them? Melvin, you're just like your father, you little bastard! You hear me? You're just like your father! No!
Melvin, is that you? God, it's so dark in here. Melvin, what are you doing, man? Come on. Melvin, don't roll a strike, Melvin, for the love of God!
Wow!
Hey guys, just want to let you know that right now we have new Melvin merch. We have a new.
That is fucking evil. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Melvin's got a dark side. Fuck. And of course, let's go for the other one.
Okay, before the next animation. Let's have a little chat.
Discord?
Some people are born with a passion for animals. Ross University's School of Veterinary Medicine matches
No, right here.
I can't believe
Alright.
charming.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Is taking his princess to Disney World.
Oh, Father in Heaven, I hope I can get myself a custom V-Tour model soon enough. Okay, anyway, now that I think about it, I should probably update for the art contest. May as well do that.
I don't want to call you out on being like a bad reactor or anything like that, but this is a reaction stream, right?
Yeah, I guess I was doing terribly. I should react more, right? I think that's constructive feedback, if that's the case. I'll try and react more if that's what you want. Yeah. I don't know. I guess it just depends on whether I'm passionate about the subject of the video, but yeah, I definitely... Oh, right. It's 10 p.m. I gotta get myself some.
No dip.
Alright. No dip? What do you mean? Anyway. So, yeah. Let's get going.
I mean, of course, add more to the video or else the "you're no better than a sniper wolf" allegation will come at you.
Oh, yeah. Alright, thanks for the feedback. I apologize. I think that's definitely something that I should definitely keep in mind. I think I just let the video play. Yeah, apologies.
That's all I got to say. Look at you.
Alright, gotcha.
In first class, no less. I'm so glad I persuaded you to upgrade our tickets.
You know, I've seen this video before.
Oh, Melvin, don't pinch me! I dare not wake up! Our dream of going to Disney World as a couple is only hours away, my love!
I mean, let's continue. God damn it, I hate typos.
We're about halfway to our destination to beautiful Orlando, Florida. Local temperature is 85 degrees and clear skies. Perfect for any travelers going to Disney World.
Too much Moulin Mushu pork at the airport.
Chad, what do you think about this design? What the hell?
It's just Panda Express, Jasmine.
Out of my way.
Also, I think this whole series is actually voice acted by Meat Canyon himself, right? I think that's the case, if that's really what's going on. But yeah. What do you think, Chad?
Yep.
Yeah, like... That's actually a lot of talent that he actually has...
Oh god, should have brought more pads. Looks like roadkill in there. Ugh, smells like a roll of pennies. I've got a heavy flow.
Not gonna lie.
And the animation been his style for years.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I can definitely see that he has a signature style. I'm actually kind of proud of him that he was able to turn his entire animation into a brand that is profitable, and he was able to make another channel where he just speaks his opinion and it's doing very well. Like this one got 13 million views, for crying out loud. That's like rare numbers in the animation space, especially in the context of the YouTube apocalypse. I mean, I'm honestly kind of proud of him. He's really industrious. I'll give him that. Holy crap. Also, it seems like this whole thing has been done by an entire team of animators. So this is definitely a lot of blood, sweat, and tears from a lot of people here. So holy shit, this is not just an indie work like it seems to be. Meat Canyon's just the leader of the whole thing. Amazing.
Nemo, where are you? Where the fuck are you, Nemo? Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm okay.
What the fuck is up with this guy?
Yeah, it's always been like a team. I would recommend some of his older video, but they're pretty vulgar / creepy.
Disney World?
Oh gosh.
Oh my god! Is there a doctor on the plane? It's gonna be okay. Is there a doctor on the plane? We have a medical emergency! It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
That is actually pretty disturbing, not gonna lie.
Due to a medical emergency, we're gonna have to land in Kansas City. We appreciate your patience. Sit back and relax. We'll be
Also, chat, a little thing about the reaction thing. I think Sniper Wolf is not even fair, because I think I mean, honestly, I don't know. The problem with Sniper Wolf is that she never gives credit. That's one thing, right? And I think the opposite of Sniper Wolf would have to be Daily Dose of the Internet. That's basically the opposite of what Sniper...
Spoilers if you want it.
Oh, no. I don't want spoilers, please. I would love to see this. I only watched this halfway through because I was creeped out and I tapped out. But yeah, no. But yeah, I think a better comparison would be Hassan or XQC when he was basically just reacting and doing absolutely nothing and he got flack for it. I think that's essentially what we're getting at here, basically.
Just land early? Like this plane landed? We have to land this plane early? We're not going to Disney World? What? No! No! Classic Jerry. You ruined this for all of us. Jerry! Land a plane? I want to go to Disney.
You know, as much as I would like to pretend that this is just a cartoon, that's just a satire, I mean...
I don't know if you can find a model that can do it, but it would be entertaining if you could do the caterpillar.
The caterpillar? What are you talking about? Like a caterpillar-themed model? That's weird. I don't know what you're... I have no idea what you're doing. Anyway, the point that I was trying to get across with this thing, it's just, you know, I can't believe that these people are real, like actual Disney adults that are creepy and weird, and they make Disney like their whole lives. It's fucking weird, honestly, and they're the reason why we have all these live action remakes, because they're basically pandering towards them, right? And they have weird taste, and it's somehow it's like mobile games. They always seem to just target the whales in the hopes of getting lots and lots of money. And if there's one thing mobile games have taught me, it's that basically there is a lot of you don't really need that many people to be incredibly profitable. You just need a few addicted people with more money than sense, and you have yourself a sustainable economy, or business in this case, right? And I think that's kind of the weirdest thing about this. It's kind of fucked up.
It's like he made like a South Park episode holding up a mirror.
Wait. It's like he made a South Park holding a mirror. Yeah, I agree. This is what this feels like.
Is that what you really wish? That we can go to Disney World right now? Because I can do that for you, Melvin. Oh, I can do it for you. Yeah, that'd be great, but well, you're lucky that you're dating a fairy godmother, because your wish is granted. I'm sorry, but my Prince Charming doesn't want this plane to land, so go tell the pilots that we're not landing the plane.
Lady, Jesus Christ, just sit down!
Don't talk to her like that! She's right! We want Disney! Take me to Disney!
Are you okay? Bro, can you tell your girl to sit down? She's been exhausting this whole flight.
What a goofy thing to say!
What the fuck is this?
Goofy, look at me! Look at me, Goofy! That's right! Who's your favorite character? My favorite character? Dory.
Oh, and the caterpillar like XQC in his legendary debate about reaction content.
Wait, what is this? Oh, and the caterpillar like XQC in his legendary debate about content. I still don't know what that has to do with caterpillars.
Yes! Oh my God, yes! Yes!
Oh God, that is fucked up!
Jasmine. Oh, why don't you let me tell the pilot? The least I can do. Aw, how sweet. My Prince Charming coming to save the day. That's so nice of you. Oh, and one more thing. No funny business. All right, come on, everyone. Time to separate the real Disney fans from the fakers. Now who's ready for Disney World?
He literally did the caterpillar instead of having a good argument or why he shouldn't have anything to his reaction to content.
Oh my
It was
god! Oh my god, I remember now. If you said something like worm, it would have sparked in my head, but oh my god. You know what? I have to search that clip. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
People would rather watch me full screen cam do the fucking worm than watch your
Do
prime
that.
Watch your prime content.
Do it for a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, he's crying in the corner.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay, sure. I mean, that's content, man. It's original content at least.
You like it?
Yes, do that, bro. Do it.
You like that, Jess?
Dude,
I bet you fucking love it, man. This is the most content you've had in the past fucking
great.
4 years, bitch.
It's awesome. Do a week of no react content.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Even a day.
Yeah, okay. That was honestly ridiculous. I mean, that's content. He's not wrong, but it's like, ugh.
We can't land the plane.
Oh, Disney adults! They've taken over the plane! The mutilating people, Captain!
My god, not again. When will they learn not to let those monsters on a plane? Keep them on the cruise lines, damn it! God! Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to experience some rough air on our flight
And again,
to
no
Orlando.
full screen.
The seatbelt sign has been turned on. Thank you. Damn it! It appears all is lost.
I didn't even know the wand was magic. I tried breaking up with her, but she'd just wave it around and I don't know, I felt bad. So...
Wait. What if you tried breaking the wand? And that got rid of her magic powers or something? I mean, that could save all the passengers, right?
Me? Take her wand? No. I can't even break up with her. I can't...
Break the wand, then you can break her heart.
The sooner you destroy that wand, the sooner we can take back control of the plane. Please, passengers are in danger.
You're our only chance of surviving these Disney freaks.
Water! I need water! Where's Nemo?
Is the one Nemo pen? And two? Is he here? Don't touch my pens!
It's mine! Give it here!
No, it's
I had it first.
What?
Ooh, one more bite from the honey jar.
What the fuck?
I'm so full yet so hungry.
Oh my god. Oh! Donald! I want to be Donald Duck, please! Please!
Your wish is my command! My prince! Would you mind holding this? These mini panties are a bit too mini if you catch my drift. You've been poking and prodding all morning.
Dang. Get in there.
Pretty sure they had to put that and re-upload this because YouTube is YouTube. I appreciate the censorship though.
Old pussy's playing Hungry Hippos with my panties.
Quick, bring it now!
Huh? Why did you do that? To get rid of your magic powers? Melvin, I don't need a silly wand for my powers. I can use them whenever I want. Disney just gave them to me. You see, when I was 3 years old,
It was edited in post after the video.
riding Space Mountain, taking me to rooms and flashing lights and tubes and liquids. And I don't remember it all too terribly well. All I know is that it was pretty magical. And before I knew it, I was back with my parents. But you see, I was blessed. I was chosen by Disney. Oh, what's this? You dropped something. Don't worry, I'll get it.
Be with you, the Force may be.
Oh, the Force is female! The Force is female! Oh, is that a little love letter for me? Let me read it. Do you really mean this, Melvin? Is this really what you want?
I don't know. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, I watched it
Why
on...
don't you just read it so everyone can hear? No point in keeping secrets.
Jasmine, will you
marry me? Oh my God! Yes, yes! 1,000 times yes! I'll marry you, Melvin. Yes, yes! Oh God!
Yeah, I think she basically went ahead and altered it. That is weird.
I don't think the model you have current doing the expression you feel justice.
Huh. Weird. Oh, no full screen. Sorry about that.
Melvin, you're gonna make me the happiest Disney princess in the whole Magic Kingdom!
But that was a nasty joke you pulled. So while you're getting ready for a wedding, you should really think about how you treat me. Prince Charming should never treat their princess this way. Right?
Oh, so she knows!
And yes, she did alter it.
And get him ready for our wedding!
Get off me!
That is...
No, don't take that off!
My titties!
No, don't touch me there!
Woodland critters! Princess Jasmine needs you now!
You should have broken up with this crazy bitch a long time ago. You just had to cry and complain about how alone you were and how it was so hard. Oh, boo-hoo! Now you're trapped. Trapped forever. Have fun pretending to be in love just like Mom and Dad. Coward.
She's ready!
Is this really the rest of my life?
So this is it.
Oh my god,
It ends today.
hope it's not copyrighted.
Couldn't face my fears, endure the tears, and now there's no other way. But does she have to die? She knows how I feel. But
It's not copyrighted.
Oh,
It's
thank
not copyrighted.
I know, thank you. You can't trust songs being not copyrighted.
It's not my fault she lives a life of fucking fantasy. It's like a cult these people can't accept reality. She's an adult, it's an insult to our society. There's no happy endings. This is where I bid farewell to the crazy bitch from hell.
But I can't deny the joy I see.
Oh, by the way, any more thoughts you have up to this point?
Well, I think it's a pretty accurate criticism on how it basically ends up, just how creepy and weird Disney adults are. And I think he expressed that through all of this weird art style, so yeah. I really think it's pretty accurate in how weird they are. They kind of ruined Disney, in my opinion. They really have. They're a bad influence on Disney.
Doesn't have to be.
Jasmine, there's something I gotta say.
Okay, I haven't watched this part.
You I loved you right now, it would be a lie. What are you doing?
If these creeps have magical
Man, thought that was
powers,
gonna be way better. Jasmine, I don't love you.
Gosh, Melvin. Lay her down easy, bud. God damn.
It just seemed easier to live in discomfort than to break your heart. And I was a coward. And really, I was leading you on. I can't marry you. It's over. Jasmine, I'm sorry.
This isn't the way fairy tale weddings are supposed to end.
This isn't a fairy tale wedding. It's just a fantasy we're both living. And you deserve better than this, Jasmine. You're right. I should take the plane and crash it into Disney World, killing you, me, and everyone aboard this plane.
Oh God, what is wrong with her?
It's all with Disney's love.
Wrong.
My prince is so smart! They will talk about us like Romeo and Juliet! Oh, no! Jasmine! Don't do this! Don't worry, my dear! He'll be over soon and then we can be together! Forever! And ever! And ever!
Oh my God, it's censored? What the fuck? What was so wrong about that scene? Jeez, now it have to be censored? Is it because he stabs the dude, or is it because of 9/11? My money's on 9/11. Fuck.
No! Melvin! You passed the park! Let's fly, my beauties! Here I come!
This is gonna be gross.
And then you somehow landed the plane. Incredible.
Thank you, Captain. I couldn't have done it without you.
Melvin, your bravery is inspiring. Please, have my daughter's hand in marriage.
I'm gonna have to politely decline. I'd like to be alone for a while.
My God, there goes probably the best man I've ever met. Wave my arm, sweetie. Oh, don't worry, honey. We'll marry you off one day to some fine gentleman, I'm sure.
Now available at MeatCanyon.store is the Melvin Macabre.
I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the best ones that he's done. And I think it deserved the 13 million views. Absolutely. Great animation, albeit very gory. I don't know. I really do appreciate that.
it was both reasons that's why it got censored.
Oh, so, right, it was the stabbing scene and the 9/11 imagery. Of course. So that's why I had to have the blurry image, because fucking YouTube. Oh my God, of course YouTube had to be this way. It's become TV nowadays. It's literally the new TV. The old TV is gone and the new TV is YouTube. That's how it is. It's fucking hell. It's just networks just being a bunch of party poopers. But yeah, anyway.
They're literally YouTube TV. So you want some more Melvin Macabre animations or something else?
Something else. Although I appreciate more Melvin Macabre. That also helps. Alright, let's see more videos here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have Disney does not want you to watch this. Oh, I've seen this! I've actually seen the opening of this show. It's, you know... Yeah, this is probably gonna be interesting. Oh, I haven't watched the clip of the fighting thing. Crap, I forgot. I'll watch that one first, and then I'll watch that one.
Once upon a time, there were two original animated children's movies. Stay with me here. The first movie had everything going for it on paper. Big studio budget, several well-known actors, and a premise that was supposed to be safe and marketable. The kind of film that normally gets prime advertising slots in Happy Meal toys. But during development, something went very wrong. Test audiences rejected it so completely that it failed its initial screenings by 100%. Yes, actually 100%. And when it finally slumped into theaters after lots of changes, controversy followed it like a shadow. The second movie? Well, it took a different path entirely. Smaller budget, much more accessible for families, less familiar faces, and a story that felt somehow even more niche. It was the kind of story that took universally loved themes and put an incredibly fun spin on them, but no one really expected anything crazy to come from it. Here's what's super interesting though. Neither film had much marketing. I don't think I saw a single ad for either one of them. But then something beautiful happened. Audiences fell in love with one of them regardless. We're talking millions of people sharing genuine excitement, the kind of organic momentum that you can't manufacture. One of these movies reminded me of my love for animated films and why it's my dream to be able to work on projects like this in the future. The other, it made me wonder what in the world has happened to the magic of this genre.
Alright, Chad, I want to ask you for something since it's already 10 p.m. here, and, I think there's a game that I'd like to show off. Hold on. Okay, chat,
Don't forget to give your thoughts and opinion periodically during the video, my friend.
Yeah, that's a good advice, honestly. Okay, so, honestly, the first thought that I had in mind when it came to this is that I really think that Disney has fallen off. People are just tired of Disney's bullshit, but I also think Disney has pulled off a lot of these, I guess you could say, controversial stances. They just find these weird hills to die on, and they end up embarrassing themselves. And then, of course, there's that whole, live-action Snow White, and they have, like, one of the most horrible actresses that could have ever faced the earth, leading the whole thing, and it was just a public embarrassment for Disney. Absolutely. And I think it's because of all of that people are just tired of Disney's bullshit, and they just want something. I think it's just people in good faith wanting to endorse something that isn't the establishment,
That second movie, the one that swept me off my feet, that's K-pop Demon Hunters. And listen, I will just go ahead.
That's a movie?
Confess, okay? I absolutely had no idea what this movie was about. As a very casual K-pop listener, the very first thing I ever saw in reference to this movie was a cosplay. Then I saw another, then another. So I finally sat down to check it out. And now, 3 viewings later, my social media algorithm is completely broken and I'm watching fan compilation videos at 2 a.m. No regrets. But here's the thing that hit me while I was in this completely unexpected spiral. I hadn't felt this way about an animated movie in years. I was sitting there smiling at my screen, humming along to the incredibly catchy songs, and then being genuinely invested in these characters in a way that felt so natural and effortless. So let me tell you why this movie completely won me over, because honestly, it understands something that I think we've just forgotten across the board in storytelling.
I wonder what that is, though.
storytelling, especially when it comes to animation. First of all, the animation itself. All of the lead characters are absolutely beautiful while being exaggerated, unique, and fun. Big expressive eyes, hair that moves like it has its own personality, magical girl action sequences that are over the top. They're allowed to be so feminine, silly, dramatic, strong, powerful, and cute all at the same time. And the exaggeration adds to their likability instead of taking away from it. The character design philosophy is a breath of fresh air. Rumi, our female lead, isn't strong in that hollow girl boss way we've gotten so used to. Sometimes she's shy, other times she's naturally funny, vulnerable, emotional, flirty, nurturing. She feels like a real girl who...
Yeah, that's what happens when a real writer actually writes a character and is not under the pressure of corporate America, especially Disney.
just happens to be dealing with supernatural stuff. And
By the way, the whole film of, I think it was Inside Out 1 or Inside Out 2, there's probably 2. But yeah, no, it was, that whole movie was supposed to be, at least allegedly, it was supposed to be a therapy session for the animators, right? When your own fucking, when your own animators have to make a movie as a therapy session, at least they see it that way, you know you have a problem. Disney has a problem. And I think that is the reason why, stuff like this was able to do that, because the team was small. Now, there is a bigger question that I would like to ask, which is, crap, I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, right, so, crap, I lost my train of thought. I was getting distracted by the DMs and all that. Crap. But I think you get the idea, right? I was basically saying that, oh yeah, right. I remember now. Okay, so there is a bigger question that I would like to ask chat, and basically that is, should a animation studio stay small in the hopes of avoiding, the corporate bullshit that Disney has become? But answer me in the chat. Let me know.
Romance, yes, romance is genuinely cute. Remember when the Disney princess was just allowed to fall in love with the prince? Yeah, it's been almost 12 years since we've seen that, and even then it was very much a subplot. But both the male and the female lead of this movie get moments of just really simple, sweet, genuine interactions with each other. Genu, the guy, is literally designed to be handsome, charismatic, and strong-willed without it being problematic. He's really simple. But both the male and the female lead of this movie get moments of just really simple, sweet, genuine interactions with each other. Genu, the guy, is literally designed to be handsome, charismatic, and strong-willed without it being problematic.
I don't know, what do you consider to be problematic? And I think the problem with that term is that it always just comes off as disingenuous to me. I think too many people on the internet have used the word problematic to refer to the dumbest thing ever. You know how some people just get so easily offended over the dumbest things ever? It doesn't matter what political background they come from, they all get offended by ridiculous things. That's the word they've been using for quite some time, and it's like I don't trust you, lady. But I'm sure she probably means toxic masculinity, or that macho man stereotype that nobody likes. I think that's what she's referring to. I'm
They
not
should
sure.
start off small but manage the inevitable growth that a studio gain with proper management and quality in mind.
Well, yeah, I think that is a good idea, but I also feel I think the reason Disney has kind of turned out the way that it did is because they weren't prepared for the future. They weren't prepared for the future challenges, but at least now we live in an era where any future aspiring business person or entrepreneur, as they call it, can actually look at other businesses and say, this is where they failed, this is where they can improve. And they can start the business. The next Disney could be created at any time, and then basically you can essentially go ahead and start, the next Disney could be created, and now they have Disney as a reference for what not to do. And, and then we can essentially iterate on what Disney has built. And I think that's what's going on with a lot of these animation studios. They're just iterating on what Disney has built, right? They're just building on the foundation that Disney left behind. And Disney, unfortunately, is doing nothing to honor its legacy. That's what they should be focusing on, honoring legacy, respecting the brand, and just stop getting involved in all these frivolous bullshit. Just get off of big Hollywood and just support small studios. That's what I would say to Disney if I ever get the chance to say to them something.
He's not the joke, and his intelligence isn't dumbed down. He's just as strong and complex as Rumi, and their characters
hold
work
on.
together.
Let me just finish the DM.
So seamlessly. But here's what's really cool. When you look at the overarching
Oh
themes
crap, chat, this is a bit of a time-sensitive thing. Okay, I'm gonna bring up Steam right here, and I want you to look at this game. I'm thinking about buying it right now, so what do you think? This was made by the same people as this was made by...
Man, another video and not full screen.
Alright, sorry. I'll keep that in mind. So what do you think about this game?
What's adventurous? I mean, looks dang it.
Alright, this looks good so far. It sure is a better game than Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's for sure. Anyway, so the only reason I actually wanted to get this game is because it has, you know, Vroid support. So any of the 3D models that I have, I can use it in game. So I thought I could actually, maybe use that. That'd be nice. Hold on, let me just, go back to browser. Okay, so, right, I want to look up something real quick here. Fuck you, YouTube.
I'm going to be looking at Vroid hub support for Craftopia. So in a recent update, Vroid hub support
Hey, come
was
on,
added
even
to
though it was made
Craftopia.
by Nintendo is still
As you can
fun.
see down
I still have some gripes about Zelda Breath of the Wild, honestly. I think the main problem I have is that, one, you have limited weapons, you can't craft them, and it's like basic shit, right? And you have to walk around without any weapons, being at the mercy of God knows how many monsters, and you have to basically buy weapons from merchants, right? And all the weapons have, of course, a bunch of like a durability, right? It's like, come on, if you're gonna make the weapons not last forever, give me the option to craft them, you Miyamoto. What's wrong with you, Miyamoto?
at the bottom right of the screen here, there's a Vroid Hub settings button. If it's your first time launching a game and you're looking to use Vroid Hub support, you'll need to link your Vroid Hub account with the game. It'll have a prompt and show you how it'll tell you how to do that. I already linked my account, so I'm going to go right into the settings here. So what this Vroid Hub support allows you to do is use models that have been uploaded to Vroid Hub. I have a couple here. So you can use models that you made or that you have favorited. So I favorited a few models to test it out. And you can check what models are you have favorited, and you can select them to use inside the game. Next, let's look at the Vroid Hub site itself. So this is a Vroid Hub.
Okay, so chat, what do you think about this game? Should I buy it?
Brings you back to the basics. An objective good versus objective evil. Heroes who sacrifice for something greater, not just a story about finding. Yourself, redemption, and overcoming deep-rooted shame. All of this is wrapped up in a story about friendship and music that defeats demons. Music that's actually dominating streaming charts in real life and has already broken records. And the movie never stops to explain why you should care about any of this. It just shows you this beautiful world, lovable characters, and trusts you to buy in completely. Something else that struck me: this movie clearly respects its source material and its audience. It takes Korean storytelling traditions, K-pop culture, including its adoring fans, the universal themes I mentioned before, and magical elements, and treats them all with such genuine love and care. The end result of all of this? An incredible fandom literally forming overnight. I've seen people of all ages fall in love with these characters, cosplays getting millions of views, makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, real-life K-pop boy and girl bands have been recreating dances from the movie, and the internet is just eating it up. Because here's the thing, this feeling I had watching K-pop Demon Hunters, I used to have it all the time with most Disney movies. And I think that's what has made this experience feel so special and also kind of bittersweet. Just like my experience with Nintendo, although I definitely have not had a soft spot for Disney in quite a while. But again, I was a 90s baby who grew up on Disney movies, and for many years—
You know what?
Do you know that art of this movie is going crazy?
Wait, what? For real? For real?
after that, I fully believed in their magic. There was even a period in my life when I would genuinely say, Pixar doesn't miss, and mean it with my whole heart. There was this stretch in the 90s through like 2010 where Disney movies just trusted their own formula. You know, Aladdin didn't need to pause a whole new world to discuss power dynamics. It just showed us two people discovering wonder together. Belle got excited about books and learning without making a statement about empowerment. Hercules was—
You know, that's the thing,
I didn't mean that like a fact, but I meant it as like an assumption.
Yeah. No, it definitely... Yeah, no, definitely. And there is one thing I have to say about this. I did not want to bring it up because it gets too political, but I think that's the main problem, though. Either Disney was not prepared to talk about the politics properly, right? Because there are movies that talk politics, right? There's Ants, which kind of has these hand-wavy, like, references to socialism, but it's not insulting to your intelligence, right? It kind of gets you to understand what it's part of the story, right? Even though you may not agree with it or not, it's still an entertaining movie, right? And I think that's kind of how you should do politics in a lot of movies and television. I can't believe Ants is the first example that I'm thinking about, but it is probably one of the it's definitely one of the weirdest but there are movies out there that do politics pretty well. The Star Wars prequels also seem to be a pretty good example of this, and again, it's not about whether or not something is political. I think the problem with Disney is that they're being patronizing and political And the thing is, politics makes people uncomfortable most of the time, so that's a deadly combo for Disney. So that's why, you know, there's that mention, like, she's not even trying to be political, and yet she's mentioning exactly the same issues so many people have with Disney. They're always taking a moment to talk about power dynamics or empowering women and all that. It just feels like a massive drug PSA from the 1980s and 1990s, right? And, you know, at least with those, you are aware that it is a PSA, but with Disney, it's like a bait and switch. There is no, you know, there is no consent. There is no warning that this is some kind of PSA about empowering women. It's just, oh, we want to sell you this entertaining thing. Psych, it's a PSA. And I think that's the problem many people have here. And again, I'm trying not to dive into the politics of it because it gets messy. But yeah.
Incredibly strong and heroic without feeling guilty about it, and Rapunzel could dream about floating lanterns without anyone questioning if her goals were big enough. The point is, these characters were extremely memorable, and so many of them taught and showed us important lessons. But here's the key. None of it was forced on the viewer.
Exactly.
They were genuinely fun to watch. Like, you wanted to hang out with them. You wanted to be them. And for me, I started seeing this shift after the success of Frozen. Disney started second-guessing everything that made them special. Princess love stories suddenly needed to be deconstructed or just removed entirely. Beauty became something to apologize for. Wonder became something that needed to be grounded in modern reality instead of just enjoyed. And that's what makes K-pop Demon Hunters feel so refreshing. It's not trying to deconstruct anything. It's not apologizing for being magical, beautiful, romantic, or fun. It just is those things, and it not only allows but encourages the viewer to really enjoy them.
By the way, I have actually seen a video from the background NPC that actually appeared in one of these things when I was browsing, and I think it was about, you know, the whole stop killing games thing. Or rather, the lack of game ownership and all that. So yeah, I think she's a wonderful channel. So you know what? Subscribe.
So what happened? How did we go from the old Disney magic to, well, what they're doing now? We see the industry give reasons of, well, audiences are too picky now. People just don't care about original IP anymore. The theater is too expensive.
They
and
do.
While I'm not denying that some of those things can contribute, the industry and its critics
The industry and its critics are full of shit sometimes. That's something I have to say.
continue to disregard the big elephant in the room. For years now, mainstream entertainment has become more about correcting and grounding the audience instead of just entertaining them. Writers are more interested in cramming in a modern ideology they find important, often accompanied by bad or lazy writing, rather than just telling a great story and making us care about characters organically.
Exactly.
And you know what's interesting? The box office doesn't lie. We have financial proof of what's working and what isn't. Take the Snow White remake as the perfect example.
Oh my gosh. And here I was thinking that I would not get political, but it's like, again, the problem is so fucking big that it's hard not to talk about it.
A story about finding beauty in
What
unexpected
the
places
fuck?
and apologized for all of it. The lead actress publicly criticized the original.
Hey,
They
Dram.
used CGI dwarves. Okay, heavily removed the
I'm not Dram.
Sure to supplement with all the girl boss messaging. They lost $115 million just to make something that
Sup.
everything people loved about the original and stomp all over it.
Hey,
What about
Dram.
the movie Wish, their big
Nice to see you.
100-year celebration movie. It lost them $130 million. This was supposed to be a triumphant moment, and instead it became something completely forgettable. Strange World lost
Not
over
you, him, he's
100
here.
million due to a whole mix of things, including forced, heavy-handed messaging, and Pixar's latest movie, Elio, is
Yeah.
essentially following down the same path. To be completely honest, at this point, I'm pretty done with Disney, Pixar, and just Hollywood in general, because on top of all the low-quality stories, forced messaging, and modernized regurgitations, so many studios have stopped respecting their old formulas and source material entirely. Whether
Yep, that's the story of Disney. That's really it. There's not much I can say.
it's classic fairy tales, books, beloved games, or even their own previously successful properties, there's almost this contempt for the original. This attitude of, we know better, and we keep seeing it in the live-action remakes and unnecessary sequels. They keep taking old things that worked and making them worse. But even though it's technically part of these industries, I still have hope for original animation being created at least somewhat outside the main machine. Because it's not just K-pop Demon Hunters. Sony also figured it out with movies like Spider-Verse and Wish Dragon, which actually was written and directed by one of the same people behind Demon Hunters. Even more mature animation like Arcane saw huge success, even though unfortunately for Riot, it still wasn't enough for more people to join League of Legends. And then even more niche films like Flow and The Boy and the Heron. Yes, it's anime, but they prove that unique, thoughtful storytelling still works. Other anime like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Frieren, they're breaking records because they prioritize making you care about characters first. And they expose the fact that so many studios have forgotten this critical thing. Movies, shows, and games are inherently supposed to be entertaining. When you respect your audience and create with them in mind, they will show up. Clearly, they'll buy tickets, they'll create fan art, they'll cosplay, they'll watch movies 3 times and post a video talking about it. And all of this brings me to why I think we might be witnessing something pretty important here. K-pop Demon Hunters is not a fluke. It's proof that original IP success is still possible when you offer high-quality storytelling and escape instead of cramming it full of poorly executed modern ideologies, complete disrespect for source material, or past successes that audiences love, or just plain bad, low quality, or lazy writing. When creators remember that entertainment...
Yeah, honestly, you go girl, honestly, she's just speaking facts here, and yeah, no, it's honestly kind of weird that I mean, I have not much else to say other than she's just speaking facts. Like, oh my gosh.
Beauty, wonder, love aren't dirty words when they trust their audiences to be smart enough to find meaning in well-told stories, when they celebrate traditional values and relationships instead of apologizing for them. That's when magic happens. This movie reminded me how much I missed just enjoying something. Characters who actually liked each other, characters who fought for things outside of something self-serving, and beautiful, attractive designs meant for the spotlight and celebration instead of modernization and punishment. Success looks like stories that allow you to escape real life and make you feel something real. When characters are likable and relatable, when the story is genuinely entertaining, when you trust your audience to have fun, that's when people beg for sequels. That's when you know you've created something that matters. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video, and I'd love to hear from you. Are you a watcher of animation or anime? If so, please drop some of your favorites from late. I would love to check them out. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, I really think that she accidentally mentioned something that is, I mean, the problems that she's talking about are very political in origin. It's a bunch of political ideologues just hacking the whole thing. Like, I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say that there is a better way they could have put their propaganda in their movies, but they just didn't need to be so fucking obnoxious, right? Like, I'm not going to comment too much about socialism or whatever, but I am going to say that it was poorly executed in a way that it's just going to make people hate that ideology even more. So if the whole point was to get people to like that ideology, congratulations, you fucked up. You basically made people hate it even more than they already do. And I'm not going to comment too much on that, but really, it sucks. Oh, yeah, you sent me this video.
Hey, I read somewhere that mathematicians can turn a sphere inside out.
Yes, that's true.
What's the big deal? Just poke a hole in it and pull it through.
Sure, but the point is to do it without making a hole.
But then it seems impossible.
You're right. You cannot do it with an ordinary sphere, like a basketball. You have to understand the rules of the game. This sphere is made of an abstract elastic material that can stretch and bend and pass through itself. But you cannot rip or puncture this material without destroying it, and you cannot crease it or bend it sharply.
If the surface can pass through itself, what's the problem?
Do you think allowing self-intersections makes it easy? Try it.
Alright,
What is
a bit
this?
passive-aggressive there, but I'll just push the two halves right through each other.
Be careful. What about that ring around the equator? Remember, you mustn't tear or crease it.
This is weird.
Let me try again.
That's no good either. You're pinching it infinitely.
Hold on.
Tight.
Give it a couple of minutes, it's going to get good.
Really? I thought this was just gonna be a psychedelic fest. I had a hard time even seeing how this was gonna be good.
Impossible. You'd have to crease or pinch it to turn it inside out.
It is surprising, but watch this.
Is this it? Is this a sphere turning inside out?
You bet. That wasn't easy to follow, was it?
Well, actually, it was, thanks to the helpful visual. What's not easy to follow is your condescending attitude.
To figure out what's going on, let's look at something simpler. A circle. We'll build a vertical wall along the circle, so we
This
can
stimulates
color
the brain
sides
and your
differently.
sense of humor.
Can you gradually turn this circle into this other circle, where the purple and gold sides are reversed without creating sharp corners?
Of course. I can turn a rubber band inside out.
Remember, we're really trying to turn this circle inside out. We only built the wall so we could see the different sides.
Well, no shit. You just explained that this is an example to look at something simpler. Alright, let me try.
Watch out. That was a sharp bend. If we could make sharp bends in the material, we'd be able to turn any curve into any other by moving each point of the initial curve in a straight line toward a target point in the final curve.
If I were able to sharply bend you, could we turn you into less of a bitch?
Oh my god.
Loop tighter
He's
and tighter
brutal.
is not really a gradual change. It's like having a corner in disguise, so it's against the rules.
Well, if you can't have corners, and you can't pull loops tight, I think it's impossible to turn the circle inside out.
Yes, you're right.
Wait a minute. Am I supposed to believe you can turn a sphere inside out, but not a circle?
Yes. There is something fundamental about curves that would have to change if you were to turn a circle inside out. And that something cannot change under our allowed motions.
And what's that?
I'll explain. Imagine a monorail atop the wall. Now, the rule about monorail traffic is
I know how a monorail works.
Okay, are we just going to keep pouting like this? Are you here to learn how to turn a sphere inside out? Or are you here to whine and cry?
This is based on an actual video on YouTube, just letting you know is parody
On
commentary.
this track, the car is always turning left. As it goes around the circle once, it makes one full turn toward the left. On a more complicated track, the car might sometimes be turning left, and sometimes right. But the net amount of turning after one complete circuit is always some number of full turns in one direction or the other. The number of full turns it makes toward the left is called the curve's turning number.
Ah, turning number, 'cause it's turning. Right, that's so clever. Did you come up with that yourself?
For a curve where there is more turning toward the right than toward the left, the turning number is negative.
Hey, and if there's no net turning, the turning number is 0.
Right.
I had a hard time following the net turning for this winding track.
That's natural. But there's another
Oh,
way
wait,
to...
fucking excuse me. I forgot that you, the overlord of science and geometry, struggled to grasp how us pathetic mortals can have difficulty with this simple venture.
Okay, are you going to behave? Or am I done teaching you how to turn a circle inside out for the day? If we find every spot where the track is facing due east, the track is curving away from us. Viewed from here, it looks like a smile.
Ooh, smiles. Ooh, yeah, it's like I'm a 4-year-old.
At these places, the car will be turning left. At others, the track looks like a frown, curving toward us. At these points, the car will be turning right. The net number of full turns increases when the car passes a smile, and decreases when it passes a frown. Starting at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, and we finish with 3. The turning number is the number of smiles minus the number of frowns.
I see. The turning number measures happiness.
If you insist.
So your turning number is probably deep in the negatives, huh?
Now, the nice thing about the turning number is that it remains the same when a curve changes according to our rules. Frowns and smiles can appear or disappear, but only in pairs that balance out. The number of smiles minus the number of frowns never changes.
So a curve can only turn into another curve with the same turning number.
Right. The turning number is the fundamental property I mentioned before. Now, what's the turning number for the 2 circles? Remember to use smiles and frowns to help you out.
Do I have to? I can't just look at the curve shape in relation to the purple walls?
Use the fucking smiles and frowns.
This one has 1 smile and no frowns, so the turning number is 1. And if the gold is outside, 1 frown and no smiles, -1. It makes sense. On one curve, you're turning left all the time. On the other, it's the opposite. It also makes sense immediately, if you're not a total fucking moron.
Well then, I'm surprised you figured it out. So the reason you cannot turn a circle inside out
is because you're an uptight bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And also the turning number would change or something. But wait, doesn't the same argument prove that you can't turn a sphere inside out? This sphere has a 3-dimensional smile. And this one has a 3-dimensional frown. So they have different turning numbers.
Of course, a dumb sack of shit like you would think that. Your analogy is childishly cute. But to make it complete, we must look at a general surface and consider all the points where it is horizontal and gold is on top. We'll draw horizontal stripes to make these points easier to locate. Smiles are like bowls curving up. Frowns are like domes curving down.
Ah, and I suppose you're like gravity, nothing but down.
But there are other points where the surface is horizontal that are neither bowls nor domes. They are saddles and look like smiles from one direction and frowns from another. Near a bowl or a dome, the horizontal stripes form rings. Near a saddle, they form an X.
Oh, you dumb bitch. Oh, you dumb, stupid bitch. I fucking got you now. Spheres don't have saddles.
And your inability to grasp basic concepts is why I'm the one teaching you here. A dome and a saddle can come together and cancel out. Likewise, a bowl and a saddle can cancel out. But bowls and domes, like electrical charges of the same sign, normally don't get near each other.
This is a bit weird, honestly. I don't know, the style of humor that this is kind of not my thing. I'm kind of just getting carried away by everything that's going on here. So, yeah.
The unchanging number for surfaces then is this. Add domes and bowls and subtract saddles. This number is 1 for the sphere, no matter which face is out.
Okay, I'm willing to believe that turning numbers don't prevent the sphere from turning inside out. I would immediately believe it if anyone but you told me. But none of this means you can actually do it. Well, again, someone else could probably do it, but you specifically never could.
Oh, I know. I know it's so hard for you to see. I get it. You're trapped all alone with yourself inside that dumb, caveman-like brain of yours, rattling these concepts around in your skull back and forth, desperately, oh so desperately trying to grasp something beyond the basic perception you have of this universe. You know there's concepts out there beyond what you can see. Math that calculates things above the numbers you can count on your fingers. You're aware of how much of the universe you don't know, and yet you're trying. Trying so desperately hard to claim you can understand.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break from this video because it's one of those very slow burn kind of videos. I joined the cult of horse girls. Oh my gosh. This one's interesting.
¿Te hace falta un extra para cubrir tus gastos inesperados?
So she is wearing a continuous glucose monitor on her arm, an insulin pump on her waist, and she even carries a T1D supply bag, just like so many kids do every day.
And I noticed that she also has the blue dot that represents diabetes awareness.
I'm so glad you noticed that. We have all the
The
details
quote a
in,
song I
and
like
we even
that
partnered
long
with-
haul that slow burn.
Huh.
Breakthrough T1D. They are the leading global type 1 diabetes research and advocacy organization. We even work with kids and community members to make sure we got every detail right.
I'm on my way to surprise Nadia and Mia, two amazing girls I met through Breakthrough T1D.
Oh, that's so cool. I have two younger siblings, and every day we play like Barbies with each other. So
Honestly, it doesn't seem all that harmful. I don't know what the issue here is. I guess lack of entertainment here is going to enlighten us soon on that, and I'll see what he has to say. But yeah, honestly, this seems alright and pretty typical of Barbie. The whole point is that they're relatable, so what's the big deal?
I love the grift, like the cash that needs to flow to undeserving people. What exactly do you mean raise awareness about diabetes? Like, it's not some mysterious thing that the world doesn't know. Your kid grows up with type 1 diabetes. It needs insulin. Like, the moment the kid is born and the doctor diagnoses him, that's your raising of awareness. That's when you know. And I'm pretty sure like every single person on planet Earth is aware that their kids or their grandkids can end up with diabetes. So again, like I generally don't understand this raising of awareness. Not to mention I already pay taxes. I already feed the hungry medical industrial complex so that it can produce the insulin, right?
Yeah, it's weird that the tax dollars are just going straight down the drain with this. It's like, I don't know.
Like, all of this is corporate virtue signaling.
Yep,
The
that's what it
reality is
looks
that
like.
most kids don't even play with dolls in these ways. Like
I mean, I'm not surprised that's how it's seen. I guess I'm just used to the corporate virtue signaling. I just kind of dismiss that, but yeah. I should probably bring that up as an issue.
I remember when I was a kid, you know, I had the doll. You know how I would play with the Barbie?
Yeah.
It was more like, oh no, Ken, you ran over Barbie. You decapitated her.
Ken, watch out, the police are coming. But luckily, Ken has an assault rifle. Da 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 da. Ken is shooting the police
What the
officers.
fuck?
The police officers lob a grenade at Ken. Oh my goodness, the carnage. Oh, horrible. That's how I would play when I was a kid. If you want to play like that, you're fucked in the head. You are wrong. You missed your childhood. Okay? That's the proper way to play with Barbies. No, seriously, I was horrifying my parents. Oh, the decapitated dolls. Oh, he's going to end up being a serial killer. I was fine. They were hysterical. Okay? Like society failed to understand me. I grew up as a pillar of the community. All jokes aside, though, is this thing actually good? I guess, you know, like maybe
Me too.
out there, some children that have like type 1 diabetes see a doll and it's like, look, this one is just as sick as me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, okay, fine. Most kids probably won't appreciate it. The main consumer base are probably going to be the parents. Diabetes is not something that people genuinely give a shit about unless they have it. The reason I know this is that if they genuinely cared, they would wage an actual war against the food industrial complex. Like, they would be horrified at the number of chemicals and sugars that are being put into our food. Yeah, that would be like the #1 target. But since it's not, and since people not only like to gorge themselves, but also justify the gorging, and we have like fat is beauty and fat is acceptance, I conclude that most people probably don't give a shit about diabetes. Or if they do, they have a very funny...
Also, does he have like hearts for eyes? That's what it looks like to me every time he raises his eyebrows. That's weird. But yeah, I also feel like he's spot on with the whole food industrial complex. I really think that's a huge problem, so yeah.
way of showing it. So yeah, like the way I care about diabetes is by paying my taxes. Most people that I know have never made fun of someone that has diabetes. This is not going to be received by the kids in the way you're expecting. Like a perfect example of this is right here, right? And look at this as a perfect example, right? We got the type 1 diabetes warriors. Warriors. I'm curious, like, who the general is and how many battles did they want. But look how unimpressed is this girl. Just look at her facial expression. Does this look like a happy child to you? It doesn't look like a happy child to me.
Could be out of context.
Who's the only one that's actually excited about this? Oh, it's the kid who's already too old to play with dolls, right? Because this is not a toy for kids, it's a toy for adults. Look how progressive I am. Look at how the corporation is virtue signaling. Isn't this corporation amazing? Isn't it in tune with the medical industrial complex? And so this is why you get to see this reaction from the comment section. Like, everyone is doing this reaction because people are jaded, okay? That's pretty much what this is about. Like, people have stopped believing that these corporations mean well, or that there's any kind of empathy or compassion or understanding in the toy industry. People have become, especially Gen Z, has become so cynical, so jaded, that even if this, by some sheer chance, was a genuine person that, you know, maybe they have a kid with diabetes and they want to create a doll for kids with diabetes, no one will believe them. Like, congratulations, social justice. You know, for the last 6 or 7 years, you have managed to wokeify society to a level where people see that what you're saying is completely different than what you're doing. And so now, even if you were to have an actual company that genuinely tried to do something, it would still be perceived as rainbow capitalism, performative nonsense.
Yeah, that really sucks, honestly. It really sucks that any genuine effort is often, like, people are judging others based on what other disingenuous people are doing. I think that's just collective guilt, and that's a load of bullshit, in my opinion. So, yeah, no, I don't like that. It sucks that it has to be this way.
Some way to launder some money from one place to another. And the other thing that I noticed no one is asking is, like, why does she look like Ken? Like, look at her face, huh? Am I wrong? Like, if you pop the head like
nah,
this,
you're just being...
and you put it on a Ken doll, bloop, wouldn't it fit? Especially, like, if you cut the hair. Like, look, if you cut the hair all the way up until here, and then you just look at the face, it kind of looks like a Ken doll. Is this how greedy corporations are, that they can't just design
a face for Barbie and a face for Ken. Like, they need to be interchangeable now. Anyway, right, as I mentioned, this went viral. A lot of people are making fun of it, and I wanted to explain why. Because people are saying, oh, you're just selfish, you don't understand. No, people understand very well, but it's coming from a corporation. Like, I'm sorry, if it's coming from a corporation, probatio ad diabolica, like, we already assume they don't give a shit. We already assume that this is just a shameless rainbow capitalism marketing campaign. And I also don't think most kids would be pleased by this. Like, most kids don't get it. They don't play with dolls the same way that adults play. Like, concepts like representation, being seen, all that nonsense. Yeah, that's for teenagers and up. Definitely not for kids that still play with dolls. And it was called My Baby All Gone. It had a commercial on Cartoon Network. I mean, at the end of the day, obviously, you know, that toy was probably unsanitary and whatever. But kids, especially girls, liked it. Because...
Yeah, it is kind of weird how there is an entire market, an entire demographic of, like, adults that enjoy toys. I don't think that's a bad thing, but it definitely can get a little... I wouldn't say weird. I think it's more like, I don't know, the cognitive dissonance between, you know, pandering... Like, yeah, it's like... I wish they were a bit more honest about the fact that this is for adults instead of just, you know, pretending that they're pandering towards kids. It's like, what the fuck?
It was something new. It had a new level of creativity attached to it. Or I remember for boys, there was this 4x4 truck which had the remote control, and you could literally flip it. Like, it would spin around, it would bounce, and it would land upside down, and as it lands upside down, it looked like a different car. Like, that was the cool shit, you know, like toys that actually had something new. Like, they tried to create something new. Nowadays, whenever a toy gets hyped is because of some social justice-y bullshit. You know, it's always something like deep, like diabetes, you know, genetical illnesses. Like, you're not going to make fun of those, right?
Dude, just admit that you're making toys for adults, for crying out loud. There's nothing wrong with making toys like these that pander to these sorts of things, but it's like, why the fuck are you putting up this charade about it being for the kids? Kids don't give a shit about this, so why the fuck are you even bothering? Just be honest. They're weird adults that, well, not weird, but like they're adults who enjoy this crap, period.
Right, you piece of shit, you're going to shut the fuck up and say that the corporation has done something remarkable, when in fact all they did is a PR campaign by targeting something that most people aren't going to criticize, because if they do, they're afraid of being called out. But I personally am sick of it, you know, especially as a parent. Like, I wish that the toy industry would be a little bit more interesting, especially when we live in the age of smartphones. Like, I don't want my kid to grow up with a smartphone, and so, like, I want the toys to actually be interesting. I want them to be more revolutionary. And so, like, if this is what you have, like, I'm actually worried that my kid will be like, I don't want to play with these level of toys. I want a smartphone. But regardless, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in my live stream. There's a link to it into the pinned comment. Take care.
Yeah, that one's definitely quite a video, but yeah.
When you work on cars as much as I do, you learn what matters most. At Advance, they've always got the right parts.
Of course. Yeah, the block still doesn't work.
In the spirit of Independence Day, we're celebrating the most American thing possible. A good old-fashioned call for revolution. Listen, I'm a simple gal, okay? I love barbecue, fireworks, and
Anyway, be right back. I gotta drink some pills. Alright, I'm back. Let me look at that.
Alright, so boom. Looks like Chun-Li has come back to the ring to claim her second victim.
Wait. This is not the first one. Hold on.
Alright, so boom. I think I might have just found the real Chun-Li.
Yup! Gouken
One button melee is taking the fight game by storm. Shorty only throw punches to confuse her opponent. Heard you like feet. Shorty must have practiced the same kick 10,000 times. Her opponent never sees it coming. Want to see what my shoes smell like? It's as if she's trying to remove a bunion with her opponent's face. Shorty didn't have
What
a
the
counter
fuck?
the entire fight. It's like taking on
She's actually kind of cute, not gonna lie. I like her outfit.
your younger sibling who don't know the controls yet. Look at the balance. Legs stay in the air, but Shorty never lose technique. Her opponent tasted more feet than Quentin Tarantino. Oh, she finally getting mad. Put her hands on Shorty. Stop it! I would have turned into Kurt Angle in the middle of the fight and got disqualified. Smell it! This woman's disrespectful. Not only did she kick her, she nearly tried to shove her foot into her mouth. You're not about to smear my lips with your toes. Welcome! Punch! Get your get back, ma'am. Stop letting her kick you. I can't. She's like Sanji out of One Piece. The whole first round. Look at the surgical precision of the feet. Her face was touching more feet than pedicure.
Oh,
She might
wow.
be inebriated from inhaling so much of her opponent's nail polish. I'm mad. Second round. She must have.
Oh, wow, she's getting a beating.
Replace your jab with a kick. Weak ass kick. Try a real foot. Daily double. What was that? The hip control is insane. She got a 2-for-1 special and then hit it with the left hand. Whoever her opponent's corner person is gotta be ass. No adjustments made the entire fight. Her leg stays loaded like a gun in O-block. It looked like fatigue is starting to get her.
Oh, wow. She's bleeding.
Dem footsie.
Kicked her right in the ribs. Her belly.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Take that.
Smell it, smell it, smell it. Now take it. That's for you. Feet? Yes, it's the feet. The feet uppercut. Here comes the double foot.
This is don't mess with the Zohan in real life. She's kicking the shit out of her opponent. With an occasional punch here and there. Look at her opponent's
Yeah.
defense though, leaving her face
Ow,
wide
wow.
open every single time. Put your gloves together. Swallowing more toes than
I'm
Josh
surprised there isn't any
New
cushions for the
Final
feet.
round. Make an adjustment, ma'am. But I don't want to.
Finish her.
I got you now. Oh! Stop laughing, bitch.
I do what I want.
Bet you won't do it again. Stop it. The whole fight, all she saw was feet. Her search history gonna be fucked up. She could have never thrown a punch and would have still won the fight. Then to make matters worse, she nearly 20 years younger than her opponent. She been fighting longer than Shorty was even alive, but still ain't never see them kicks coming. Tyrese told her where to kick.
Ow! I must hurt like hell.
Part on the braids. It started in the middle of her head. After all them kicks, it's veering to the left. I give it 5 years. Shorty gonna
She's
start
absolutely adorable.
kicking everybody's ass. Send her to the Shadow Realm.
Finish her.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
Metal Gear.
You're done. You're washed. It's over.
I love Metal Gear.
Watching the entire video. Make
Hey!
sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.
Alright. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's see the second video. Oh, crap. There we go.
Alright, so boom. Looks like Chun-Li has come back. Alright, so boom. Looks like Chun-Li has come back to the ring to claim her second victim. Look at the ultimate defense.
I guess not.
Same lady, huh?
Block, woman. Do something, Blue Jersey.
Oh, wait. You know, I actually thought the one in blue was a man, but I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized, oh wait, she has boobs. Yeah, her boobs are just small, that's it. They're not that huge.
Body blow. Look at her charging the foot. Look at her charging the foot. Gotcha, bitch. Chun-Li tried to show she wasn't a one-trick pony in this fight. Got you now. Get off me, bitch. bitch. Look at homie in the front row. Yay! Shorty in the
Double
blue
punch.
ring
What the
vegan,
fuck?
She's been eating nothing but 2 pieces all evening. Don't forget the toe. Heavens to Betsy. Look at Shorty in the blue. She bleeding already.
What the fuck?
Half her face is red.
Oh my god.
Looking like the tomato on Veggie Tales. Welcome. Kick. Trivia. What do they call that furry group in One Piece? Mink mink. Wait a minute.
Oh, she got
You can't
beat.
hit a downed opponent like that. End of round 1. Got her bleeding so bad the blood fell on her. Los Angeles gangs don't even got as much blood as she got on.
Not gonna lie, I like the girl in blue. She's cute. I like her.
Look at Chun-Li.
Asian girls are cute. Period.
Shorty studied for the exam and still failed. Thought she had an ultimate defense and still the toe found its way to her mouth. You can't escape this fetish, woman. And let's not.
Oh my gosh.
Had Shorty biting gloves all night, eating more leather than George the Animal Steel. She heard the allegations of one-button melee and immediately started throwing hands.
Round 2. Fight!
Combination faster than Henry Ruggs on a highway. Poke and kick! Looks like the kicks aren't effective anymore. That's
Oh.
a knockdown. Blue jersey got low battery.
Come on, blue girl, you can do it. You can do it.
Finish her!
Shorty getting fucked up so bad, the referee didn't even call the fight. She called timeout. The blood pouring profusely out of her face. It's a waterfall down her cheeks. You might need a gallon of Vaseline from Diddy House in order to stop the bleeding. There's not enough gauze.
Oh my god. What's with the Diddy joke?
Her face as red as a bell pepper, looking like she'd been blushing for the last 36 minutes. Meanwhile, her opponent...
She's completely unharmed. What the fuck?
Your blood on her back. Do you know how hard she must have been hitting her in order for her blood to wrap around her body and make contact with the trapezius and deltoid muscles? Corin might not have enough Sinzu beans to heal this woman.
It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not?
The fight continues. She got a heart, but still no defense. Mink, wait.
It is all over!
Chun-Li wins again. Absolutely battered, bludgeoned, abused her opponent.
Brutality.
Legit, she could have won this fight.
You know, I hate how every single person who doesn't know anything about fighting games, they always just... They call Street Fighter Mortal Kombat, and they call Mortal Kombat Street Fighter. I guess it's because the Gen Xers that grew up with it, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter were like absolutely big, so it was hard to tell them apart, especially if you weren't in the know. Everybody just calls Street Fighter Mortal Kombat. It's like, what the fuck? They're not the same. For fuck's sake.
Without any kicks, the fists were enough. You ever had a dentist check for cavities with their toes? Her hands were slapping more cheeks.
Also, I think this is kickboxing,
She
right?
just kicked the neck out of that woman. I need that for IVF. Look at the precision on each punch. They're each hitting that laceration on her face. If the referee ain't step in, she would have been breathing 3 different ways. Your winner by TKO, Chun-Li.
Team Tiger.
Finish her!
Not gonna lie, this guy is actually does pretty good YouTuber. It's pretty good. Anyway, I think this is a good time for me to end this right here. I just drank my sleeping pills, so I think that'll be it for now. So yeah. Anyway, thank you HD for the support. So thank you Williams for being here. It feels like I'm Dram all over again. I'll go and hop by and say hi. You take care, Williams. You take care, whoever's on Twitch. Take care. Let me just wave goodbye. I'm not sure if that's... Huh. Bye-bye.